English Wellness Podcast.
Learn English and live well.
Imagine you are standing in a crowded room in the heart of London. The air smells like expensive coffee and old books. Everyone around you is talking, laughing, and sharing stories. Suddenly, a woman in a sharp navy suit turns to you. She has a kind smile, but her eyes are expectant. She says, "So, tell me, who are you?" Your heart starts to beat faster. Your palms feel a little damp. You have so many ideas in your head. You have a career, a family, dreams, and a whole life back home. But in that moment, your tongue feels heavy. The English words you practiced in your bedroom seem to vanish into thin air. You open your mouth, and all that comes out is a tiny, quiet whisper. "My name is..." Then, silence. That silence feels like an ocean between you and the person you want to connect with. It is a missed opportunity. It is a door closing. We have all been there. That fear of being judged, that fear of sounding like a child when you're actually a brilliant professional or a curious traveler. It hurts. But what if I told you that those 3 simple words, "My name is," are actually a magic key? What if I told you that by changing just a few small things in how you speak, you could turn that fear into a bridge? Today, we're going to make sure that door never closes again.
Wow, Mia, I actually felt that. I remember being in New York for the first time, trying to order a sandwich, and I just froze when the guy behind the counter asked for my name for the order. I felt so small.
It is a universal feeling, Leo, but today we're going to fix it together. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mia, your host.
And I'm Leo. Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're studying, commuting, or just relaxing, thanks for spending some time with us. Today is all about the power of introduction. We're moving from the textbook to the real world.
I love that, because in school, they just teach you one way. They say, "Repeat after me, my name is Leo." But in a real pub in Manchester or a meeting in Chicago, it sounds different, doesn't it?
It sounds completely different. It has a rhythm, it has a soul. So let's start right at the beginning. Let's look at the most basic thing we say. Hello. Most people say it very coldly, H-E-L-L-O. But we want it to be warm. We want it to breathe. Leo, let's try to show them the slow, natural way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Let's practice this together, everyone. Listen to the music of the word. H-E-L-L-O. Now you try it. H-E-L-L-O. Do you hear how it carries? It's not a wall, it's an invitation. Leo, say it like you're actually happy to see me.
Hello, Mia.
Perfect. Now, everyone listening, try this one. H-I-T-H-E-R-E. This is what we use when we want to be friendly and relaxed. Let's do it slowly. H-I-T-H-E-R-E. Your turn. H-I-T-H-E-R-E.
That feels much more natural. It's like I'm opening a door instead of just reading from a book. But Mia, what about the next part, the "my name is" part?
This is where most people fail because they sound like a robot. In the US or the UK, we rarely say the full "my name is" unless we are being very formal. We use a contraction. We say, "I'm." It's short, it's sharp, and it's confident. It shows you belong in the conversation. I'm. Just that? I am? Exactly, but you have to let the M sound linger just a tiny bit. Listen, I'm Mia. It's like a song. Let's try it slowly together. I'm Leo. Now you, the listener, choose your name and say it with us. I'm your name. Again, I'm your name.
I feel like I'm taking up more space when I say it like that. It feels like I'm saying, here I am.
You are, and that is the secret of English wellness. It's about feeling good in the language. Now, let's imagine we are at a professional networking event in New York. You see someone you want to talk to. You don't just walk up and say your name. You need a little bit of honey before the name. You can say, "Hi, I don't think we've met."
Oh, that's a big sentence. Can we break that down?
Of course, this is the phrase that changes everything in a professional setting. Listen closely. I don't think we've met. Let's try it bit by bit. I don't think. Your turn. I don't think. Good. Now the rest. We've met. Again. We've met.
We've met. It's that little V sound in weave that is tricky.
It is, but don't worry about perfection. Just focus on the flow. Let's put it all together now, slowly. I don't think we've met. Your turn. I don't think we've met.
I don't think we've met. Wow, that sounds so professional. If someone said that to me, I'd think they've been living in London for years.
Exactly. It's about the melody. Now, after you say that, you add your name. I'm Leo. But then you have to ask for their name. And please, everyone, stop saying, "and you." It's too short. It's almost a bit rude.
Wait, really? I say "and you" all the time.
It's okay, Leo. It's a common mistake. But if you want to sound warm and engaging, you say, "and what was your name?" or "and you are?" with a little lift in your voice at the end. Let's try the friendly one. And you are?
And you are?
Perfect. Now, everyone listening, try this one. I'm Mia. It's a pleasure to meet you, Leo. See how that felt? It felt like a real human connection. You weren't just answering a question, you were leading the dance.
I felt much more in control. It wasn't just me waiting for her to ask me things. I was the one starting it. That feels good.
That's the goal. Now, let's move to a different situation. Imagine you are at an airport. You are tired. You have been flying for 12 hours. You're at the hotel check-in desk in Los Angeles. The clerk looks busy. They say, "Name, please?" You don't need a long story here. You need clarity.
Right. In an airport or hotel, they just want the facts.
Yes, but even then, you can be polite. You can say, "Hi, I have a reservation under the name Leo." Let's try that one. It's very useful for travelers. "Hi, I have a reservation." Let's try that big word, reservation.
Reservation.
One more time, reservation. Now the whole thing. I have a reservation under the name. Your turn. I have a reservation under the name.
I have a reservation under the name Leo. That feels very useful. I can see myself using that in a hotel or even a restaurant.
Absolutely. And notice how we are building. We started with a simple hello, and now you're handling hotel reservations. You're doing great, everyone. Don't worry if your tongue gets tied. This is normal. This is how learning feels. It's like a muscle. You have to stretch it.
I'm feeling the stretch, Mia. What's next?
Now, let's get a bit more personal. Small talk. This is where most English learners feel a lot of anxiety. After you say your name, people usually ask, "Where are you from?"
The classic question, and I always just say the country, Brazil, or China, or Spain. It feels a bit like an interrogation.
Right, it's like a passport control. Where are you from? Spain. Why are you here? Vacation. We want to make it a conversation, so instead of just the country, give a little detail. Say, "I'm from Brazil originally," or "I'm based in Madrid."
I'm based in. I like that. It sounds very professional, like I'm a businessman or a specialist.
It is. Let's practice that phrase. I'm based in. Try it slowly. I'm based in. Now add your city. I'm based in Madrid. Your turn. I'm based in your city.
I'm based in Sao Paulo.
Beautiful. Now let's add the word originally. This is a very common word in the US and UK because everyone moves around so much. People love to know where you started. Listen to the rhythm. I'm from Brazil originally. Let's try that big word, originally.
Originally. It's like a little wave. Originally.
Exactly. Let's do the whole sentence. I'm from Brazil originally. Now you, the listener, say it with us. Welcome back. We are stepping into the deeper waters now. You have your name, you have your greeting, but now the conversation starts to move. It's like a river. In the first part, we stood on the bank. Now we are jumping in. Leo, have you ever felt like you're doing okay with the hello, but then suddenly the other person starts talking fast and you feel like you're drowning?
Every single day, Mia. It's like I have the key to the door, I open it, and then I see a giant mountain I have to climb. I usually just nod and say, yes, 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 even when I don't understand. It's so embarrassing.
We call that the smiling and nodding trap. It feels safe, but it actually builds a wall between you and the other person. To break that wall, we need linking words. These are the small words that glue your thoughts together. They make you sound like you are thinking in English, not just translating. Let's start with a very powerful one, actually.
Actually, I hear people say that all the time in movies.
Because it's the ultimate bridge. We use it to clarify things or to add a little surprise. Let's practice the sound. Listen to how the T is very soft. Actually. Let's do it together, slowly. Actually. Your turn. Actually.
Actually. It feels like a very smart word to use.
It is. Imagine someone asks, "Are you a student?" You could say, "No, I am a manager." But that sounds like a textbook. Instead, try, "Actually, I'm a manager." Do you hear the difference? It's softer. It's more human. Let's try that whole sentence together. Actually, I'm a manager. Now you try it with your job. Actually, your job.
Actually, I'm a designer. Wow, that makes me feel like I'm really part of the conversation.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about another bridge, to be honest. This is what we use when we want to share a real feeling or an opinion. It builds trust instantly. In the UK, especially, being honest and a little bit humble is very attractive in a conversation. Let's practice. To be honest. Slow and steady. To be honest. Now you try. To be honest.
To be honest. It sounds like I'm about to tell a secret.
It does, and people love secrets. Imagine you're at a party in London. Someone asks, "Do you like the music?" Instead of just saying yes, you can say, "To be honest, it's a bit loud for me." It's a real human reaction. Let's practice that whole thought. To be honest, it's a bit loud for me. Your turn. To be honest, it's a bit loud for me.
To be honest, it's a bit loud for me. This is great because it gives me more time to think while I'm saying the first part.
That is the secret. These phrases are like cushions. They give your brain a rest while you prepare the next part of the sentence. You are doing so well. Don't worry about the speed. Speed comes with comfort. Right now, we're building comfort. Let's move into a professional setting again, a meeting in a glass office in Manhattan. Everyone is drinking water and looking at laptops. Someone asks for your opinion. You don't want to say, "I think." That's too simple. You want to say, "From my perspective."
Oh, that's a fancy one. From my perspective. Let's break down that big word.
Perspective. Let's try it slowly. Perspective. Again, perspective. Now the whole phrase. From my perspective. Your turn. From my perspective.
From my perspective. I sound like a CEO.
You really do. And when you use that phrase, people stop and listen. It shows you have authority. Now, let's imagine you are traveling. This is where the fear often turns into frustration. You're at a train station in Edinburgh. Your train is delayed. You need to ask for help, but you're stressed. Instead of just saying, "Where is train?" say, "I was wondering if you could help me."
I was wondering if you could help me. This sounds much more polite than just asking a question.
It is. In the US and UK, we love to wrap our questions in a layer of politeness. It's like a gift. People are much more likely to help you if you use this phrase. Let's practice it, piece by piece. I was wondering if you could help me. Slow. I was wondering if you could help me. Now the second part. If you could help me. Slow. If you could help me.
I was wondering if you could help me.
Now add the specific problem. I was wondering if you could help me with this ticket. Try it with us, everyone. I was wondering if you could help me with this ticket.
I was wondering if you could help me with this ticket. That feels so much better than just feeling lost and angry.
It gives you power back. Language is a tool for survival, but it's also a tool for grace. When you speak with grace, the world opens up for you. Now, I want to share something a bit more personal. Sometimes the hardest part of speaking English isn't the words, it's the feeling of being an outsider. That feeling of, I don't belong here because my grammar isn't perfect.
I feel that every time I go to a restaurant. I feel like everyone is looking at me, waiting for me to make a mistake.
But here's the truth, Leo, and for everyone listening, most people are not judging you. They're actually rooting for you. They want to understand you. They want to connect. When you make a mistake, it's not a failure. It's a sign that you are trying something difficult. That is brave. Don't let the fear of a small mistake stop you from a big connection. That one sentence you're afraid to say, it could be the start of a lifelong friendship or a new career path.
That's so true. I remember once I made a huge mistake with a verb at a dinner party, and instead of laughing, the person next to me just smiled and said, "I know exactly what you mean." We ended up talking for 3 hours.
See, the connection is more important than the perfection. Now, let's learn how to end a conversation. This is just as important as starting one. You don't just want to walk away, you want to leave a good impression. In the US, we often say, "It was so nice meeting you."
It was so nice meeting you. Let's practice that one.
It was so nice meeting you. Slowly. It was so nice meeting you. Now you. It was so nice meeting you.
It was so nice meeting you. And in the UK, we might say, lovely to meet you.
Exactly. Lovely to meet you. Let's try that one too. Lovely to meet you. One more time. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. I love how British that sounds. It makes me feel like I'm in a movie.
Now, if you want to be even more natural, you add a follow-up. Hope to see you again soon. This shows you actually liked the person. Hope to see you again soon. Let's try it slowly. Hope to see you again soon.
Hope to see you again soon.
Fantastic. You have the tools now. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. You have the bridges and the cushions. You have the professional tone and the friendly vibe. Now it's about the habit. You can't just listen once. You have to speak every day, even if it's just to your cat or your reflection in the mirror.
I talk to my coffee machine every morning in English. I say, "Hi there, I'd like a large latte, please." It sounds silly, but it helps my mouth get used to the sounds.
It's not silly at all, Leo. It's brilliant. You're training your muscles. Everyone, I want you to make a promise to yourself today. Speak out loud for at least 5 minutes every day. Use the phrases we learned today. Use the slow rhythm we practiced.
And if you found this helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to English Wellness. We want to be your partners in this journey. We want to hear your stories too. Tell us in the comments, what is the one phrase that helped you the most today?
Yes, we love reading your comments. It makes us feel like we are all in one big classroom together. Before we go, let's do one final emotional practice. Close your eyes. Imagine you are back in that crowded room. The woman in the navy suit asks you, "So, tell me, who are you?" But this time, you don't freeze. You take a breath, you look her in the eye, and you say it.
Hi there. I don't think we've met. I'm Leo. Actually, I've always been passionate about this podcast. It's lovely to meet you.
Do you feel that? That is the sound of a door opening. That is the sound of your life changing. You are not just learning a language, you are finding a new version of yourself, a more confident, global, connected version.
I feel it, Mia. I really do. Thank you for helping me find my voice.
Thank you for being so brave, Leo, and thank you everyone for listening. You are doing great.